Amazing soul family, how are you guys doing? I welcome you back to Soulstarot. So, my new joiners, if you're here, welcome. Explore the channel, and my old joiners, thank you so much for being here. And new joiners, if you've not pressed the subscribe button, please do. That'll be wonderful. Helps the channel grow, right? We're a tiny community. We're growing, but I'm super happy, extremely grateful to each one of you for your little likes and subscribes, because that really matters. Okay, so I am going to do your love messages, basically a very love oriented reading for all elements. So we're going to start with our fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's coming in for you guys in love? Full moon happening, right? And post the full moon, around the full moon, upcoming energies, supporting energies, how it's panning out, what's coming around, all of that will resonate with some of you, most of you, I hope. And let's see what's coming up for my fire signs as I surrender to the light. Michael, Gabriel, Blueberry, show me the messages I need to see for my wonderful Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's see. They tell me expectations. Let's see what's coming up for you. Fire, magnetic, passion, strong, courage, right? What do we need to see for our fire signs? Okay, we have expect, powerful, change. Wow, that's new moon eclipse, pretty much I think the Sag energy. And then it's also about your commitment, so of course something to do in regard to that only. So let's see where is it going. So let me see. It's like a very general love reading, right? For Aries, Leo, Sag collective. Keep that in mind. When we talk about expecting powerful change specifically, we've just crossed a new moon, which was of course eclipse, which was the last eclipse of the season, right? So whatever I think is happening right now in your life, my Aries, my Leos, my Sagittarius, it's happening for a reason. Keep that in mind, okay? And don't stand confused as I'm pulling the tarot forecast for you. There is change. There is good change in the love scenario as well. It's about appreciation. That's the kind of vibe as a mistake I get, and I kind of tap into the energies that it's about the new ones who are getting into a relationship or who plan to take their relationship forward. It is really about trusting that intuition, and that's saying that okay, I am ready for this. It's like that little staircase that you're taking, but you want to be a little on guard, which is fair. And for those who are married, I think for you guys, I feel that it is really about striking that balance, and you're trying to figure certain things out. I don't know how, but let's see what really pans out. This is a turning point in your life, definitely. For some of you in love. So let's see, here's your Sag. What's coming up? So, Michael, show me the messages for the highest good. Gabriel, for the collector watching. We have these two. Yeah, see, 3 and 2, 5. 3 of Pentacles. This is really about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn kind of energy. As I said, this is, Vedic Western, both. So please watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, because that's how it's going to pan out. Although it is also intuitive. Keep that in mind, okay? So this is like working things out, like you're trying. So that is what I'm saying, that you're trying to figure something out, but make sure and remind yourself, please affirm yourself, reaffirm this to yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that whatever is happening for your highest good, because this card is really about creating it and making it work. But I think you guys are just swinging back and forth. This is exactly the sun and the moon, and in between is the earth. So the eclipse energy, of course it is uncomfortable, it is not easy, but the whole idea is that it's really talking about that sense, that stability that you need to really have, so that you can see the light clearly coming around. Okay, do not stand conflicted. That's what I'll really suggest. Okay, for singles, I think it's going to be a good time, because you are going to mingle, definitely. This is also about, I think, strengthening the relationship with the 5-year I see. It's also about strengthening certain things that need your attention, that need your time. And I think you're doing that very carefully, because you're investing in the relationship, right? Whatever it is. So a lot of retrogrades, of course, are happening depending on the natal chart. There's a lot of transit going on, for Leos, it is the Jupiter, I think, depending where it falls. I just think that this is that middle path that I see for you guys is as a fire element, that you need to see, because it's about you taking care of you and you taking care of your person also in question. So what else, Michael, for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? The full moon, upcoming energies, or going forward the week for those watching. What is it? So I always prefer to take a flip, alright? And I will never offer you manipulated, sugar-coated readings, because I think the idea of, those who at least watching tarot and people like us, little who trying light workers, who, whatever they may call us, mystic, shaman, whatever. The idea is to really bring the woke energy back, right? Not to manipulate and not to just work for subscribes and likes and all of that, because that really kills the purpose. From this little space, this little window, I'm giving you a nudge here in between. Why? Because it's important. Use your inner compass, see which reader is connecting with you, how they're connecting with you, and that's how you should really go. Don't go for like flashy titles and all of that, because it's becoming a little too much right now that I watch. So strength, my love, if we see here, Leo, definitely energy. You guys are standing strong. You know exactly what are the shifts that are happening, what shifts, what changes you're bringing around, how they'll benefit you. As I said, it is about the middle energy. It is about the conversation that you are having with yourself as of now, the experience that you are experiencing with yourself, because you feel that the one you have in your life or the one that's going to enter into your life should really understand that, should, value that. You really shunting anything and everything that is not serving you anymore. Ace of Wands, as I said, this is very strong energy which is playing around you, because Aries and Leos and Sagittarius, this is about you finally seeing it the way it has to be seen. And with the Ten of Wands at the bottom, it is about you saying, okay, you know what, I can't carry it for anybody else, in love situations, as I say. And just to put it across, I'm not talking too much astro horoscopic way, because I know a lot of people will not understand that. Although if you have that kind of intention, you can DM me and I can explain that to you, the houses, etc. But Saturn has a certain role to play, wherein it tells you how you need to do certain things and how you need to balance it all out. So this is really about strengthening relationships, managing relationships, building relationships, working on relationships, I think. And you have to remind yourself that yes, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. If you really want this to happen, you can do this. That's what they show me. What else for Aries, my Leos and my Sag? See, victory. I mean, there's so much of your energy in itself. This could be the one you're dealing with. So I definitely see, co-Leo. I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy essentially. I don't see water per se, but as I said, there is of course the Page of Cups at the bottom that I can't avoid, but this is amazing. This is like you would be successful, whoever this person in question you're thinking about while watching the reading, my Aries, my Leo, my Sagittarius. It's going to be a success. The reading would be fantastic, going fantastic. Why? Because this is a success card. This is like the positive card. It says amazing outcome for you guys. So if I see this, I see a very pleasant time going forward. And if I see, generally, it is about you understanding your worth, you understanding your situation, you valuing the person you're dealing with also, because you're trying to see from their perspective too, which is so good. And overall, I think your partner, the one you're thinking about, or if you're a cross-watcher, my love, they're really happy with you. It's just a certain adjustments need to be made so that you can have a better understanding, a clear vision. I think that would take it much forward in the light that you so want. And they say that you are on their mind. That's it. They suddenly showed me that there's an image that somebody is going thinking like in circles. So obviously there's a lot of that kind of heat also that I see. So I'm going to pull out. They're telling me to pull out a twin flame kind of. I don't know. I'm getting that twin flame kind of vibe. I'm going to pull out a love oracle for you, and let's see what really pans out. So my Aries, my Leos, my Sag. I think some of you are going to get married to the one you're thinking about. Let me just tell you that. Okay. And if you do let me know. That'd be great. Follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, and DM me when that happens. Just kidding. So there's a lot of satisfaction. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of understanding, okay, which is going on, because as I said, there's a lot of movement happening. So for, say, supposedly, if I just say that this is going to be a very significant phase in your life, okay, it's going to be a very significant phase. I'm going to take the Page of Cups, which is like an offer as well. Some of you, if you're single, you're going to receive an offer, okay, and it is like something which is also love, and it could be like going for that upgrade also that you so wanted, and finally realizing, okay, you know what, this is what I need to do, and this is what I was not doing. So things like that. So there's a lot of awareness, a lot of understanding that's coming around, and you're getting it. And honestly, with the full moon, happening, so there's a transit, as per the Vedic understanding, there's a transit that happens in Sag. So this is really about, uh, let me put it in very simple words for you, that fortune favors the, something like that. I mean, they're not giving me the clear metaphor, but it is like fortune favors the fearless. I don't know what is it. So complete yourself. So it's that kind of vibe. So you have to remind yourself with this that you are in a very significant place. Do not just give up, okay? Remind yourself, if you're going through a rough time or tough time or something like that, make sure that you remind that it's going to be great and you're going to sail through really well, okay? So there's a lot of awareness, because sun transiting in the ninth house, of course, brings in awareness, brings in respect, brings in spiritual interest and all of that. And if the sun is with Ketu, like, you guys won't understand. That's why I don't want to use all of that. It brings in the desired results, So as I said, it's going to be really, really great for you guys going forward, okay? Post 16th, if you're watching the reading, or if you're watching it on the 16th, depends, it is going to be a very favorable time. It is going to be a very powerful time. Significant changes are happening around you. New things are coming around in love, specifically, because as I said, there's a global impact of sun, transiting in the Sagittarius. So we'll talk about that some other day in detail. And if you're interested in astrology, you can definitely, come for me. But I would just say that the lucky signs, really, when this kind of transit happens, are Sagittarius, of course, hands down. They are one of those signs. Okay, Taurus happens to be the other, Capricorn happens to be another, and few more. So just make sure that you are in the energy of knowing that you are with the right one, and this can work out for you, okay? So I love this energy for you guys. For extended, you can connect if this interests. And see, immediately picking up, I get the twin flame. I'm sure you won't be able to read it because I'm doing this reading in a... So they asked me to stop actually talking, and I just stopped. I realize now. So I'm going to pull out a love oracle for you. These cards are a little difficult. I've been playing with them, but with the card spread, it becomes a little difficult. So what do we see for Aries, Leos, Sagittarius going forward? What is the love oracle that we need to see? The one you're thinking about really wants to give you more time, See, they say, deep in your heart, you already know. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. And you should do what feels right. You just know what this energy is about, okay? So it could be about a certain kind of closeness. It could be about maybe space that you're allowing and giving each other. Or could be about... See, such a strong similarity. Okay, so they're saying that stay in the energy. You know it in your heart what exactly needs to be done. There's a metamorphosis with the butterflies around. So there's change, there's big change, there's an upgrade in this relationship, hands down. And it's a very good one, I feel. So I shall see you the next time, my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this resonates with you in one way or the other. I'm going to just pull out one of the wisdom cards because that's what they suggest. Let me do that for you. Okay. Wow. I mean, it is like extraordinary kind of vibe wherein you are looking forward to be with one another, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing for some of you. Okay, so let's see what do we need to see, Michael. What is this wisdom that they need to see? They say wisdom dispels ignorance. So whatever it is that was holding you back, stopping you, etc., etc., just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Because where there's love, there's sensibility, there's understanding, all of that, right? Let ignorance take a walk. Focus on the virtues, okay? So that's what they show me. I shall see you the next time. Until eternity, hit the subscribe button. Help us grow, my Aries, my Leo, my Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. And namaste. I shall see you the next time.